Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing another hashtag ABC April 2025 make because I'm having so much fun, but I think this one might not be on the 5th, which is supposed to be coming out on the 5th, but I will have to see how, because I've been making quite a few things and putting them all in my schedule in all different days, so this may come out the 5th, this may not, for E. So we're doing E, because this is in my Pinterest, which is K4 to 57 apparently. Link is down below, not the link. I'm having trouble trying to get the link on my laptop and then pasting it into my YouTube, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. Anyway, so it's the board you're looking for is the hashtag ABC April 2025 board. So I thought I would make one of these. I saw these, we should go back, sorry. Hashtag ABC April 2025 is hosted by Margreth of 7 Plaza and Toni of Crafty by Toni, and I'll put their links below like I have been doing for all of this collaboration. But today I'm taking inspiration from Natasa of Treasure Books, and she made these, she called them letters, but I'm calling them ephemera, envelopes and embossing. So this one's not embossed because I just wanted to see how I went with making it. That's just my example. So you just need a piece of A4 or any other piece of paper you like. I mean, that's a good size. If you want to make them smaller, just use a smaller bit of paper. If you want to make them big, then use a bigger piece of paper. So I've embossed my paper, and it's up to you whether you want to do a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for, blending on top, just to highlight the embossing a little bit. So up to you whether you like that look or not. And you're probably saying to me, how did you emboss it, Kay? Because it's too big for the embossing folder. You're right, it is too big for the embossing folder. What's an embossing folder? Embossing folders, I should have left it out and I didn't, sorry about that. Embossing folders look like this. And you put your piece of card or paper or whatever inside the embossing folder. If I can open this one, it would be really good. And then you close it and you run it through your die cutting machine, whatever die cutting machine you have, and there's usually a bit of a diagram to show you how to do embossing, because it's a little bit different from die cutting. You don't need so many of the plates on your die cutting machine. Plates being the things that go in your machine, die cutting machine. I've got a big shot, so that's what I use. So what I did was I actually folded it up into the size I wanted and then embossed, put the whole thing in the embossing folder, embossed it, and so I'm going to show you how I did this envelope. So just with the A4, I'm running it horizontally. You can run it that way if you like, it's entirely up to you, but I'm doing this way. So just got to do the fold so it meets in the middle, just like so, and it needs to meet right exactly in the middle. Otherwise it doesn't quite work. The bit of paper that I had was probably a little bit too big for my embossing folder, and so it didn't really emboss that side very well. So that's okay. And then you fold the top part down like that. This is just so easy. This is going to be done in about 5 seconds. And then you fold the bottom bit up, but when you fold the bottom bit up, don't fold it all the way up. The fold right up to that line there. You need to leave a bit of a gap so that it could fit in what the next step is. So just going to fold it up a little bit and crease it. You can use your bone folder if you like. Quite often I just use my thumbnail. And then you just pop in this bit here that opens up here. You're going to pop this bit, this side, in like that, so it creates its own kind of envelope. How easy was that? And you're basically done except for decorating. And you can decorate it however you like. entirely up to you. So I'm going to be brave here and do a bit of decoration. I've done this one pretty simply with a bit of lace, a bit of gold trim, and a circle like that I have in my stash that I've used for my circle video. So what I'm going to do for decorating for this bit, because it's got the decoration on there already, you might think that's enough, so you might not want to do any more, and just do a little bit of trim. So you could just do a little bit of trim along like that and just leave it as is. It's entirely up to you, it's your make. But I'm going to do a little bit of what Natasa did. She used a bit of material, so I'm going to use a bit of material. Hopefully this works, because the material is a bit big, so I might use, this is a piece of broderie anglais I've had in my stash, and that's going to go there. That's going to go at an angle just because. Might just trim that off a little bit too. To me, these are pinking shears, and I use them a lot for cutting material because it helps it stop fraying, and it also gives interesting edges if you wanted to do that for your paper makes. And then I've got this bit of lace here. Do I want a little bit or a big bit? Let's just do a little bit. Like that. Maybe you should go down the other way. And I do have a flower from the collection that I'm using, but I don't know if it's going to be too big, so excuse me a minute. I'm just going to get my box of little circle laces and just use one of those. Too big? Could use one of these. Cut them off. Yes. Doesn't take me long to make a decision sometimes. Sometimes it does take me ages to make a decision about what to put on there. Just wondering if one of these would look good on the top. Not sure. I think I might leave it. There's that one there, and I think I've got some small tiny ones. I'll find them down the bottom here. Excuse my hair, but I look for the little tiny ones. If I can find some tiny ones. I think I've used the tiny ones. Come in a packet. No, I don't think it does go. I will leave those ones there. I could ink them up if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, so I'm just going to glue all that down now that I've decided that. Perhaps I could put on this side because this is the side that's faded. That's probably a good idea, okay? This way, that way. This is the side I want to glue. Very rarely can tell the difference between the sizes of the laces, but with the broderie anglais it's slightly easier. I still struggle a little bit with some of them. Okay. Can never tell the difference between these sides. Sorry, excuse me. Come out, glue coming out. Got things stuck on it, that's why. Swipe it off a little bit. And this one. Which way round? Which way round? This side. This one's a bit harder to tell the difference. Which was the right way round or not. Do people actually look carefully to see if you've got the right way around or not? I'm just saying, just saying. Yeah, that's going to go on there like that, because I think that's the way to go. Yeah, that's the way. And pop that down there. Just make sure I've got enough glue just to stick it down. What glue am I using? I'm using Boyle's. I struggle with art glitter glue, which is a lot of crafters use. Art glitter glue is not glitter as such, it's just the name of it. And I just don't get along with that kind of glue, but this kind of wet, this glue is I like this glue. You can get it from Bunnings in Australia, and I use it for everything. It's fine for metal, material, paper. It's been fine all this time. So do I want a little bit of gold to make it jazzy? Let's have a look. Just wondering if I've got some gold buttons. I think I might. Down the bottom of my stash. There's a gold button. Too big. That's the same one. It's a bit smaller than the other one. I think I've used up all the really flat ones. I'll have to get some more. Now these ones are little. That one. And that one. What do you think? Or should I use bling? No. The rhinestones you can buy. Can't decide. Can't decide. That's not helpful. Don't think I'll use those ones. What about a white button? Let's have a look if the white button looks better. If you're looking for that sort of neutral look, there's a little beige button there. Oh, quite like that one. I bet you I don't have another one like it. That's the thing about buying these packs of buttons. They're all assorted, and it's pot luck what you find. What's that colour? It's green. Not the colour though. Nice colour. We shall just stick to the gold for that one. I can't decide. What do you think? You wouldn't think something so simple would take so long. That's just ridiculous, Kay. This is another beige one. I think I like that one better than the gold. But I think the gold trim looks nice, so could just put gold trim on there as well, on the edge. Let's put the gold of the buttons down first. You don't have to use gold. You don't have to use anything. You don't want to. Just keep it neutral. Shouldn't get enough glue on there, because this gold trim is a bit wide compared to this one here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Excuse me a minute. My loose bits of lace. Or do I just want to use a bit of trim lace along? Do you know what? I quite like that. I don't have enough to go along. Don't have enough of that to go along. It's a shame. but I'm going to find more like that and then stick that on there. But we won't hold you up because this video has gone over time as it is. I don't think I've got any other one that's like that in my loose trim. Oh, hang on, what's this? I'll be able to do two together. With the bow perhaps. Let's do that. Oops. And this one here. Okay. And a bow to cover up this stakes. Couldn't tell you where this came from, sorry, because it came in a collection kit from Uniquely Creative ages ago. Creative kit, I should call them, sorry. If I put that there, oops, and trim off the excess, you can hide that join. I think that would be fabulous if I did that. That way you can't see the join. Just cut that off and that off. Could put a button on top of that if I wanted to, or another little flower, but just going to leave it as is. Just some suggestions. So that's my make for E ephemera, piece of ephemera. I think it looks like an envelope. It could, Natasha called them letters, but it looks, I think it looks like an envelope, and it's been embossed. So a couple of things done at once for this particular one. I didn't emboss that one. So thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed it. I'm so enjoying this collaboration, and whether I'll keep going on the same days they're supposed to be on, I don't know, because I'd want to do other things as well. So thank you so much for being here. Please take care. Have a go. Check out the hashtag, and check out Margreth and Toni's videos too. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. See ya.